Boy, where do I begin with this video? Well, this is going to be one hell of a video, boys and girls, so buckle up. And if you're not a fan of purple, sorry, you're not going to really like this video. But if you're a Vikings fan like me, oh, this might be one of the best days you've had in a long time. And I'll explain more later on in the video. But first things first, let's go ahead and preview this upcoming matchup because let's just say this could get interesting. So yeah, if you haven't heard the news by now, Dalvin Cook is on COVID protocol, and Kirk Cousins has a cracked rib. Oh, by the way, who do we get to go up against? Did I mention we're at home against the LA Rams? Yeah. That game is going to be difficult even with a healthy team and staff and all that stuff, but holy mama. This game just got a heck of a lot more difficult. And by the way, excuse me, I'm kind of dealing with a little bit of a head cold. Bad thing about this time of year around here. But anyway, back to the video at hand here. This is going to be a tough game. No Cook. No, well, potentially maybe no Kirk Cousins, but again, the problem is if Kirk is out and Dalvin Cook is out, oh boy, we are hosed on offense because I don't know if I trust Sean Mannion. Well, I mean, he did play one time, ironically enough, against the Bears a couple of years ago. I mean, he didn't look horrible. Granted, most of the team was like second string players, and he held his own, but again, like I say, this game is already going to be difficult to begin with. I mean, at least our defense will be intact for the most part. So, going up against Matt Stafford, Cooper Kupp, Odell Beckham. I mean, Cam Akers could be back for them. By the way, did I mention this Rams team is loaded? And I mean loaded with talent, like throughout the whole entire team. I mean, by the way, did I mention there's this guy on this team by the name of Aaron Donald? Yeah. In my opinion, one of the most underrated players of all time. And that defense is nothing to sneeze at. Their secondary, I don't know how all the COVID stuff is coming along with that, or this, that, or the other thing, but this is going to be an all-hands-on-deck game. For sure. Now, can we win? Of course we can. I mean, we've beaten the Rams before with a pretty powerful team, too, a few years ago at U.S. Bank Stadium. Granted, that was with Case Keenum, and Jared Goff was playing for the Rams. But again, I mean, they still had Aaron Donald. I mean, you know, just saying. But anyway, to kind of wrap that up here, and on to my favorite part of this video, and oh boy, let me just say, holy crap, thank you to my family. And just, you know, because I'm so excited for this announcement coming up later. But first, let's go ahead and kind of show you what I got for Christmas. I got myself a few things, well, for like Christmas presents and stuff like that here, like Secret Santa related items. And, well, go ahead and kind of show them off here. So, first things first, as you can see here, I got the fuzzy socks. Which, again, it's kind of ironic because I really don't wear fuzzy socks that often. But, I mean, it's always nice to have some nice warm socks this time of year. And also, I got this little Santa hat. And, spoiler alert, doesn't really fit the greatest, unfortunately. I mean, that's just a bad thing with my noggin. I mean, I got a humongous head, so that's why I typically like to buy hats and jerseys and stuff like that, just because, again, I'm such a specific size, and, you know, with my noggin being as big as it is. Yeah, just saying. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, though, this will still make a great decal, you know, just addition to the man cave, or hell, even my dad. And speaking of which, I also got this pennant. Nothing fancy, just a Minnesota Vikings pennant. Like I say, I've gotten a few of those over the years, which is kind of nice. So I'm definitely excited about that. So that basically wraps up a lot of my big Secret Santa gifts. Oh, and also, zooming in right here, got a chocolate football. So yeah. Oh, and also one last thing here too. I have to figure out how the hell this thing works and batteries and all that stuff. But I think I'll wait on that for now. And now, for arguably the biggest thing. This scarf. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is a cappuccino or a hot chocolate scarf. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's not actually the biggest thing, even though this is kind of a nice scarf overall. The biggest thing I just found out, and again, shout out to my stepsisters for this one. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Boom! That is right, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be going to the Week 18 Bears Vikings season finale. So, hey, I mean, if you're in the area, stop by, say hi. Don't know what jersey I'll wear yet. I mean, I might go with my Thielen again. Could go with my Harrison Smith or something along those lines, but... Oh, man, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Week 18, I will be back at US Bank Stadium to take on the Chicago Bears. A team that I've seen live quite a few times, actually. Probably the... still I think the most. If not, it's now tied with the Lions, but it's between the Lions and the Bears, because again, that's the only teams I've actually seen at US Bank Stadium. So, but yeah, I love this. I'm just so, oh man, I'm so over the moon, especially with the way this year has gone and just the overall pain and just, you know, the overall struggle that I've had this year, because for a lot of you who may or may not know, let's just say I've dealt with a lot of loss this year, and, you know, hopefully we could start off 2022 with a bang, and hopefully we can at least win. Now, will we make the playoffs? Again, part of me obviously wants to, but part of me is almost kind of not wanting to at the same time, though, just because we're probably going to get our cheeks clapped in by whoever we play. Or we'll end up winning the Super Bowl. Please, winning the Super Bowl? That would be why not? 2021 hasn't made any sense this year in the NFL. I mean, good God. You don't even want to be a 1 seed in the AFC this year. But like I say, I've said that before too. But again, wow. I mean, like I say, this is a very Vikings-related episode. But so yeah, no, like I say, that'll pretty much conclude this particular hodgepodge, I guess, smorgasbord, whatever you want to say. But again, I'm super excited that I'll get to go to not 1, but 2 games at US Bank Stadium this year. After not going to a single game. I knew it was maybe this time I'll actually get a little bit more of the pre-game and during the game stuff too, but again, I had to take down a lot of the stuff from the Lions game just because, you know, there's this thing called copyright. Yeah, YouTube's kind of a pain in the ass for that anymore, but I mean, I understand too. It kind of sucked because we were sitting out against the Lions game. I mean, there's literally there's a speaker right above my freaking head, so. But yeah, no, I mean, all in all, so far the games that I've been to are all wins for the most part, other than the first Bears game I went to in 2011. But otherwise, I'm pretty much mostly, gone to see my teams win, which is nice, And again, at the end of the year, the Bears are already out of the playoffs. Matt Nagy, we'll see if he's still there by then, or if he finally gets canned or whatever. But yeah, I mean, again, this is just very, very exciting for me. So yeah, like I say, stay tuned for all that stuff too. Yeah, no, I mean, that basically will wrap this particular video up. Again, stay tuned because, well, I do have another NHL jersey in the woodworks coming, as well as obviously review the Vikings-Rams game, which, Yeah, who knows at this point? Who really knows how that game's even going to go? But anyway, so yeah, again, thanks for everyone sticking with me this past year and all that stuff. I mean, I know it's been kind of tough year again for a lot of people, and, you know, opened up myself a little bit more than I probably would normally, but again, you know, I think we could all use a little love and advice and help and all that stuff this year, so. But yeah, until we meet again, this is Jacob. Have a good one.